Steve,
I'm Kendra.
And I'm Ryan.
And I'm Sean.
and we are here to discuss Darfur and what impact we have domestically on the war-torn country. Quick history into Darfur. Back in 2003, the country became split in as two rebellious groups emerged in Darfur. One, the Sudan Liberation Army; the other, the Justice and Equality Movement. And they were looking to overthrow the government run by Omar Hassan al-Bashir due to failure in addressing poverty, drought, and famine in the country. Since then, hundreds of thousands have died. Millions have been displaced to nearby Chad and within the rest of the Sudan. There's been much controversy in the raping of land, of women, children, farms being taken up, the whole thing. And we're here to discuss what is happening here in America to try to raise awareness and, get people moving on what has now been termed officially a genocide.
And actually, Congress, President Bush, and 2 U.S. Secretaries of State have all labeled the conflict there a genocide. And I read on SaveDarfur.org that it's actually the first time when a genocide has been going on that it's actually been labeled one. So that just shows you how horrible it's been and the impact of it already with it going on.
Yeah, I think the U.S. it's kind of taken a lot of heat because we intervene in almost every country's stuff, when something bad or good is going on, and this is definitely a terrible thing that we could probably help a lot more, I think, than we are. And
yeah, I mean, the U.S. should definitely help more, but it shouldn't necessarily be on the shoulders of our politicians when everyday Americans are doing things to better the situation in Darfur. I mean, there's projects such as SaveDarfur.org where you can buy wristbands, and there's Darfur T-shirts. There's groups such as the one at Southern, in which just everyday people can become involved and try to do something about what's going on in Darfur.
Yeah, I used to see those Save Darfur T-shirts all the time. I think we were talking about it before. There's a Facebook group that says I thought Save Darfur was a band. So that just lets you know how misinformed people are.
Especially around our generation of college kids, where even at Quinnipiac, people are openly apathetic. So it's good that they have MySpace.com, which is a popular website that many kids go on, has a group that specifically showcases a bunch of different concerts that are going on, all on October 21st, and all the proceeds go to benefit Darfur, because one of the main issues that I found was that you can never really have enough money almost to help a cause like this, because the costs that they project never equal what the actual costs are. And even he has a proposed budget for 2008, and I guess there's about $186 million worth of a shortfall for keeping the peace there. So it's almost like an issue there, because if Americans think that their money is going to people in Africa and they don't realize the cause, it could be an issue there, thinking that they're wasting their tax money when this would really help millions of people over there.
I mean, here's the thing that actually surprised me the most about Darfur. Everybody says they don't know much about it. Before, we started this project, I didn't know too much about it. But as we got into it, I think more people know more about it than they think they do. They may not know specifics into the groups and all that, but people know. You say Darfur, oh yeah, all right, Darfur.
Yeah.
As there has been a significant increase in what information to people. People know that. I think more and more people are getting to know that it's a genocide. It's a horrible thing that's going on at this point. And as people research, I think they're going to realize that they know a little bit more. And then as they get into these, you've got big name celebrities here in America like George Clooney and Oprah, Oprah's got a whole website devoted to it. George Clooney went to the Sudan and reported on it, and you've got these big names backing it. I think this is gaining a little more steam than we all might think at this point.
Yeah, I agree. I'm sure in an upcoming year we'll probably end up more involved, and you know everyone's going to start knowing specifics now. It'll get you know, which is a good thing, I think.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more information, and then you've got groups who are out there to spread the word, like this Amnesty International putting out this CD called Instant Karma, which is basically 2 CDs of John Lennon covers that go to benefit Darfur. So more people are getting involved, more things are out there to inform people. I think it's getting a lot better, but it's still not perfect.